So how are you guys? So I'm just over here doing my nice and beautiful content. And I have to contact this guy over here because this guy's my app developer. So I'm starting my application. So I want to contact this guy because I have to go for it. I have to start up my application to work on this nice and beautiful time of mine. So 405 1580. So I give this guy a call to see what he's doing. So let's have a look.
Thank you for calling TopTal. The person you are trying to reach is not available right now. Please leave a message and they'll be sure to get back to you as soon as they can.
See, hi Lawrence, I'm Danny Milivojevic. I'm just contacting you in regards to application, and you can call me. I realize you can call me on this kind of number right here that I have in terms of the number I'm calling you off now, and I'm just contacting you in regards to helping you to get a job with me, so I can give you some application ideas so that I can get myself into an attempt to help myself and help you to do your work, and so I can help myself to do my work as well, so that we can also just find more interest in this so we can do better. So anyway, so I realize no matter what I'm doing, I'm realizing something now, that I left my nice and beautiful message, but that message is shell shock, which is the shell shock information over here, but it means that I'm scheduling a call over here with him, and I'll call Lawrence over here. So Lawrence is right here with me. I'm not sure who he is, but I'm saying straight away that I need to contact him, but no matter what, I'm learning something. I see now, it's much more how I feel. So I'm talking positively to him, but if he's negative with me, I shall move on. Positive, say 1 p.m. Say Skype or phone. See this one over here. So 04. So 0401 041 944. See, anyway, so it's much more how I feel. So 0401 041 944. See, anyway, so let's have a look at this over here. So I'm helping myself to do a better job for myself, so it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I have to learn how to schedule a call over here. So I'm understanding straight away how to change times. See, unfortunately, our system does not recognize the number you entered. See, why? See, 0401 041 944. See, that's my number, man. See now, what time? See, Sydney. See, 1 p.m. Sydney. Time? On the 30th of August. So he's going to call me today on 1 p.m. And I'll let him be. I'll let him be that way. I'm learning how quickly, really easy it is. So what I need to do is help myself to show myself really quickly how to understand that the trick is that I just want to make it really, really simple. I want to make easy, medium, hard, and just make it that way. And I understand straight away it's just one way. So it's much more how I'm understanding that no matter what, I want to put all five. I want to put all five into the first page, and then I want to put the categories. I want to put selection of categories into it, and I want to place design of categories. And no matter how they start, I give them the scenario. So what I do is every single week they're going to eat one chocolate, or they're going to have one chocolate per day, or eat as much chocolate as you want, but just one chocolate only. And then every single, let's say 4 weeks, every single 4 weeks, the tide changes. And every single 4 weeks, every single 1 month, I change the Nice and Beautiful level. So what I want to do is help myself to understand and ask Jesus Christ, so shall I go with it? When Jesus Christ says it's the only option now for myself to understand. It's $1 billion idea. It's $1 billion idea, I promise you. It's much more how I build it for my family, at least. I build it for my family. And for my family, and my family makes $1 billion idea, I promise you. It's just the way it is. So I make sure I pour money into it. I pour the investment into it. I make sure that no matter what, now I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to succeed, but I have to pour money into it now. I have to start this $1 billion idea. I have to start off the weight loss application, because it does work. It does work. So it's more one chocolate. Now, if you understand straight away, if you have one chocolate, if you do eat chocolate, if you eat chocolate, then guess what? You eat one chocolate for 1 month now. You just eat one of those chocolates that you eat. Out of all the chocolates you eat one chocolate for 1 month. You understand? So now, once you do that, once you just eat one chocolate for 1 month now, that means maybe you had 10 chocolates that you eat. But now you're only going to eat one of those chocolates. But you're going to eat, you're just going to choose out of Dairy Milk and Mars bars and Kit Kat, you're just going to eat Kit Kat for 1 month. You understand? So, eat as much as you want. Eat as much as you want. But you're going to eat for 1 month, one chocolate. And never switch, never go from Kit Kat to Dairy Milk. You understand? And that way, you have to understand straight away what I'm really, really focusing upon, helping myself to realize, is to understand something that I'm learning very quickly, how much more messy I feel. I feel messy, I feel nice and beautiful, I feel nice and beautiful. I'm learning very quickly about life. And this application can cost me a lot of money, but I understand straight away it's an investment, and it's something that I need to help myself to improve upon. But it's $1 billion idea, which it's something that actually works out for me. And it works out for me, I promise you. But since I'm going to my mom's house, I have to keep rolling in the footage. I have to keep rolling in everything. So no matter what I'm doing, the application stays for free online, and it works totally. It totally works out. And I pour money into it, and I keep pouring money into it. And I draw up everything. And it just starts off first with my information. But I'm understanding straight away I have to have the guts. I have to have the guts to do it. I have to work for it. I have all this extra money, so I pour my money into it. I pour into it everything I can. In Germany, I have to sell myself in German over here. I have to say, do you guys speak English? I have an application over here that can help you to lose weight. If you want to try it out, it can help you to become vegan as well. It can help you to eat better. Or she just said it can help you to eat better. And that way, you have to understand straight away that I'm learning very quickly about life. And I have to go approaching people on the street to try my beautiful content. And just for free. And then I have to somehow link it to an Instagram somewhere to make sure that people can send me results. And I ask in the application, please send me testimonials of your results to my nice and beautiful email. And no matter what, I realize I put the testimonials and results in the actual nice and beautiful email. I make a community inside that nice and beautiful application. Somehow I make a community work, and it's much more how there's levels. So level 1, I promise you now, I'm learning how with hard, I make sure that people can go easy, really easy. I promise you now, I'm understanding how I can go and nicely and beautifully tell people and show people to eat one of the current forms of whatever it is. So for example, in terms of the application, I'm learning to understand straight away that if I start with easy, medium and hard, I'm understanding that with easy, there's going to be only one case per month. So one case. I just say 2 cases per month. I say 1 case per month in the really easy. So 1 case. So 1 case. I say medium has 3 cases. I say hard has 4 cases. And extra hard has 5 cases. Now, how did I understand which one to choose? Now, guess what? Just show them the really easy one. Now, if I just show them the really easy one, it's the easiest one there, and it's the most likely to be effective. So a little bit that way. That way is the most effective. That's the most effective because I show them really quickly how to actually go about it. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So how do I actually build this application? I'm coding it myself. I code it and the guy puts it in for me. And that's it. I make it like this. And I want to show people to eat 1 chocolate, and then 1 chocolate. After a month, the day search in terms of the day starts searching up, and the countdown begins. There's a countdown that begins and says after the countdown you shall get your next stage 2 unlocked. That's it. And that's it. It's much more how it feels. It's much more how out of all the categories you choose which one you want. And there's no chance to restart. Now, if I give them a chance to restart, guess what? Give them a chance to restart. Ask Jesus Christ, do I give them a chance to restart? I said Jesus Christ says, no. Never give them a chance to restart. Just one time. And then have to follow it. One time. And follow it. Now, it's much more how I understand. There's no chance to restart. You can never restart. There's no restarting at all. Once you go for it, just go all the way. And I'm learning very quickly about understanding how to grow myself, yeah? So I'm understanding straight away. I feel already I have some categories here. to put into my equation, and I'm putting, and I say over here, I say choose one category so that we can get the show rolling. I mean, and I have to make it in all languages. I have to make it in English language. I'm going to my mom's house. I'm going to my mom's house. And what do I do? I ask Jesus Christ now. I mean, Jesus Christ says, hold on. I mean, Jesus Christ says, you have to be in Australia for this. I have to be in Australia to make this application. But I can make it online. I can make it. I mean, I ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ says, start the application. I mean, start it. And just see what you can do now. Quickly. And that's application. It's an application. It's worthwhile. It's worthwhile. And I'm learning very quickly about life. But then advertise it for free and get testimonials and get very successful at it and promote it really quickly to many people. And how do I promote it to many people? First, you have to be in front of their face. I have to be in front of their face promoting. And that's the only way they're going to listen to me. I ask Jesus Christ what to do. First, then Jesus Christ says, eventually, they have to give you this many reviews. And then you just go and promote the application to many people online, in terms of online, and make sure it goes worldwide and make sure they has all these reviews. And then put some money into it. And put some money advertisements into it. And see what happens. I promise you. It's more how it is. And put some TV commercials around it. I promise you it's more how it feels. And keep going for a long period of time. I promise you it's a long investment. I promise you then subscribe people up to the investment. So by the time it goes on TV commercials, you say, sign up for a free trial today. On TV commercials. Seats on TV commercials. But first off, it starts off as a free application. And then it becomes something bigger. In the worthwhile range of life. And get people to try it for free. And that's it. It's much more how I feel. And put money into it. Put money into it. And learn how to understand straight away how to feel throughout life. And it's the best way. I promise you it's the best way forward. I can see it. And it's much more how I feel. And I can become a billionaire because of it. I can become a billionaire because of it in my lifetime. And I go and promote it as much as I can. And go for it. Now's the time. So make sure that no matter what, they have my first page, but what's before, I'm pretty sure what's after that page. I'm pretty sure there'll be. Anyway, log on. Login page. It says register. Register with your name and email. And then send a verification code to make sure it's them. They log on and it just goes into real easy and stuff like that. And it says join our community. And now where's the community? There has to be a Facebook community. There has to be a Facebook community on this. I have to understand join the community. I have to make a community around it. I have to. I'll do that. I'll do that very quickly. See, put the founder on it. I keep designing the application moving forward. I'll move forward. I have plenty of time to escalate myself into greatness. I move forward into much more ways of life. See, it's much more how I feel. See, it's much more how I need to go and grow myself differently. See, it's more how I feel. And I give reasons toward everything. So I'm understanding straight away how I feel. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly now how my money goes to this guy to make me the first page. Once he makes me the first page, there's categories. The categories is stage 3. There's stage 3. For each category, there's stage 3 category. So stage 3. So stage 1 is pick a category, and boom, it goes into that. So says out of all the chocolates that you eat, pick one chocolate, and for the next month, just eat that one chocolate. That's stage 2 already. Now stage 3, after the month, goes into stage 3 and says, now from that one chocolate, go into this product and eat this product from that one, and never go backwards. That's how simple it is. Within that time range. Now, it's much more how it is. It's so fast. It's much more how it is. So I see for each kind of category I put up, there is one nice and beautiful way of life over here. So I'm understanding I have my design over here. I have my weight loss. I have my weight loss application here. I have my weight loss design over here, which is right here. See, from all types of seeds, I'm understanding straight away it's right here. So everything in terms of butter is very different for me. In terms of butter. So I'm learning very quickly about saturation. So saturation is different. See, anyway, so it's much more how different it all is. See, fat saturation. See, fat saturation. See, they never have a clue about that. But you have to do it for all sources. So for all sources is all different sources. And they may crave a source. They may crave a source. I understand this. Guess what? Probably they understand this. Probably now, guess what? Ask Jesus Christ what to do there. Probably Jesus Christ says that's the thing. Probably they never understand that. Probably they never understand. Probably they say, but they want tomato sauce. They want tomato sauce. Probably if you want tomato sauce so bad, probably just eat tomato sauce for the 1 month. Do you understand? But they want barbecue and tomato sauce. I'm probably, that's where I may fail over here. I may fail there. Now, that's how I'm going to give them help. I'm going to give people help here. I'm going to send a query to pick one. Pick one out of them. They have to pick one. They have to pick one, and that's it. It's more how it is. And no matter what, it's more how you lose weight right away. It's so quick to lose weight. Do you understand? Probably have to pick up money. I have money. I have this money for Europe. I asked Jesus Christ what to do. Jesus Christ says, start your application. And just start it and just see what you can do. But this guy over here is different. It's a long application. It's more how I feel. See, it's much more how there's a lot of information that goes into it. And it's much more how I can send them a PDF file that shows them everything. But no. I keep them guessing. I have to keep them guessing in this. I make sure I get the first lot and help them lose weight. I help them lose weight somehow. I ask Jesus Christ what to do. I say Jesus Christ says, keep going. Approach, it's an application approach. There's a lot to do with everything over here. I ask Jesus Christ, but the money I have over here may help me to have much more peace and quiet over here in terms of living expenses and stuff like that. And what can I do, Jesus Christ? And Jesus Christ says, I mean, I understand that. But Jesus Christ says, if you start now working on it, Roshi, guess what? Roshi, you can prosper $1 billion at least. Roshi, it's possible. Roshi, it's possible, but what do I want to do? I ask Jesus Christ, what does he do? And Jesus Christ says, in my situation, he just goes for it. Roshi goes for it. Roshi, I understand straight away. Roshi, I have to pick one. Halalai. Roshi, yogurt, Roshi, honey, Roshi, pick one honey. Roshi, look how many categories there are. Roshi, all of these categories, and Roshi, look how many categories. Roshi, there is how many categories here? So no. I see there's 348 categories. Huh. See, out of all the oil, pick one type of oil and eat it for 1 month. See, so there's around 348. See, now look at this. See, now let's just times that. See, maybe he creates one page. Actually, maybe he creates one page for this. This is a $10,000 project at least. Probably I'm doing better than that. So let's just say 70 times 348. So that's $24,000 into the application already. I ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ says, what should I have to start? So much more how I have to label each and every single one of them. Each and every single one item that they can choose that goes into another item. And that's it. You must understand that this item over here is different and it's a service. Nevertheless, I'm understanding straight away how I can grow myself differently. I'm learning how to go for it. I have to go for it. But I'm learning how money goes fast, man. Money goes fast. I have to see what I can do. Because this guy is not willing to work for free. She's never working for free. So I'm not saying I'm working for free over here. When I get to my mum, she never wants to invest in my project. Is that correct? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But I'm learning very quickly about life. I ask Jesus Christ what to do. I mean, Jesus Christ says now's the time to invest. How much money? I ask Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ says get the first page done and the login and stuff. And work on one page at a time. Work on one page at a time, yeah? See, this guy's going to make some money. See now, anyway. See, it's much more how I feel. and I'm learning very quickly about life. I promise you now, it works out for me to do it. It works out for me to do it. I promise you all the money I make from 9 to 5 job goes into application. I promise you it's much more how I feel. But then somebody else does the coding over here, and the coding, and I have to understand how to do the coding. I mean, I asked Jesus Christ, how about I learn how to do the coding myself? I said, Jesus Christ says, if I do it myself, I'll do a better job, huh? I said, Jesus Christ says, nah. Jesus Christ says, give money to somebody else to do it. I'm understanding that money, I understand that I have money now. I never want to worry about money. I have money, so since I have money, I never want to worry about money. That's the thing. At least I'm understanding something now. I'm understanding exactly what I need to do. I'm understanding straight away how I feel. But if you write it down on paper, first it's always there on paper, and you can scribble it out, and you can write something new. And it always works out for you. So I'm understanding straight away how it works out for me to work out for life. I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how people like that just work online, and they work for free online, and they get some recruitment online, and that's how I can work as well. I can work like a life coach like this, and I can do something like that, and I'm working for myself as well, and Fiverr does that. So yeah, it's like self-employment. So you grow your business with Upwork. So you sign up, and see if you sign up with them. So you sign up with a Google account. I see now. And you put your password in. See, it's more select where you're from. See, I want to work as a freelancer. Say yes and yes. Say create my account, please. I want to work as a freelancer, so somebody just hires me to work as a freelancer. I'm understanding something now. I'm understanding straight away how I'm learning how to help myself to create something. I'm learning how to grow. But as I grow, I'm growing differently. I'm making sure I understand my $1 billion ideas. I have to implement it. I have to put money into it. I have to go and advertise it in front of people. So it's more how it is. That's what you guys need to do. So anyway, just not sure how I feel. Select country. Say Australia. Say yes, please. I'm learning very quickly about life. I feel like a person who understands failure. I'm understanding how my business idea is working out. And it's $1 billion idea, but it gets me only so far. Or she gets me so far, and I understand how far it gets me. It gets me to this point. My application gets me to this point. She gets people to this point. It solves this job to help people lose weight, yeah? Apparently, yeah. Apparently, just make an application for that. Apparently, out of all the restaurants, go to one restaurant only. Huh. See, it's much more how you have to minimalize. And now, it doesn't, apparently never works for everybody. Apparently, my application never works for everybody. Apparently works for everybody. Apparently definitely works for everybody, but it's more how they have to be willing to succeed. They have to be willing to hold on to the habit of doing so and stuff like that. So it's much more how I feel that no matter what, I'm ready to live my life differently. I'm ready to exist. I'm ready to go Netflix and chill, and I'm ready to go sleep. I'm ready to go sleep. I feel I've been tossing and turning the whole day. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about something that over here somehow created my account. See, it's working, but not sure what's going on. See, it's much more how I feel. See, it's much more how I understand straight away to love my life. See, I have the application. The application works out for me. And I can help people lose weight over here. A little bit, bro. A little bit. I promise you, I understand sure I have to give money for something, but I feel that I want to keep going. So no matter what, I can send a photo, I can start doing my application for free. So I'm looking to grow myself differently. So hourly is something different. So let's have a look at what I can do. So depending on what I see straight away, I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. Say 348 times 20. So you can be at $20 per hour. Actually, it depends. Actually, all depends. What I need to do is grow myself. I'm learning. I'm tossing and turning the whole day. I wanna Netflix. I wanna go Netflix. I wanna watch out for myself over here. I wanna help myself to grow myself. And that's it. I should just do my life much greater. I see how my application goes quickly. It happens quickly, so no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm actually understanding something to have my medication now. Soothe myself to love my life differently. I'm learning that money's never a problem, but I'm understanding that no matter what, I have to invest money somehow to do much greater for myself. And that's what you guys need to do. I'm willing to give it a crack. I mean, otherwise I understand something. I'm understanding that I need to go and do a greater job anyway for myself. So I'm learning something. I could say you guys can drink medicine with soy milk, and it does work. Actually, if you want to make it worth it in this lifetime, then you have to make it. So that's it. So you have to make it. So you have to make something of your life. So you have to make something for nothing, yeah? So you have to do it for your life. Oh! See, something in your life has to grow. And you have to manifest a life much greater. So, it's more how it is. So anyway, so what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm doing a different accordion lifestyle over here. Making sure I'm learning very quickly about life in the process of everything. Making sure I'm learning very quickly about how to help myself to achieve success. And what I want to do is drink a soy milk in the morning. Once I wake up, I want to have a soy milk once I wake up, so I can do a better job for myself, and so I can help myself to grow. And that's how I'm actually learning. I'm learning something about this life. I'm learning that you have to help yourself to grow with words, and you have to grow yourself in your words daily. And that's it. Apparently, just grow yourself. See, guys, soy milk in the morning keeps the doctors away. I mean, do you understand? Because when you're eating and drinking soy milk, yeah, you get all the vitamins that you need, especially because all the vitamins you need is plant protein, and the more you go for plant protein, the better. I can say soy milk fills you up as well, and it helps you to eat better because it's a liquid. So try to drink more plant protein liquid to do better. So anyway, guys, I'm learning how to quickly just help myself to love my life differently. I'm looking to speak more words today. I'm looking to help myself to plan my life. So I plan my life today. I realise I want to go the most affordable way about life. I see how people have to work a 9-to-5 job these days to make a living. I see for myself at least. I'm learning how to quickly help myself to speak more words so I can see to plan my life. See, it's more how it is for the next 4 months over here. I see it's much more how I need to grow myself differently. I'm always focusing on a greater way of life for myself. I need to plan my life out. I see for my nice and beautiful application over here, I just want to let it go for now. I feel that no matter what, I need the money. I need the money to live. I just realised something. I realised that I never want to get in contact with that guy. So I can do something greater for myself. I asked Jesus Christ what to do. I said Jesus Christ says that's the thing. I mean, Jesus Christ never comes out. I mean, Jesus Christ finds a way to contact the guy and start the project. See, it's much more how I feel. I mean, how I feel is that no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly how to love my life. I'm learning to help myself to succeed differently. I'm looking for better ways to improve my life differently, and I help myself to do greater for myself. I need to help myself to grow. So I'm learning the different art of different persuasion techniques and different ways of living. And no matter what, I'm learning very quickly that if I never do it, I realise somebody else will do it. I realise although I do it differently.
and that's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to help myself to succeed. I understand what you never do. Actually, it's more how to make more money. And it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how I live life and how, well, in terms of, I'm learning how, in terms of what I'm doing, how it's all working out for me, personally. See, personally, it's all working out for me because I'm moving to my mum's house. And I'm learning very quickly about life. And as I grow myself differently, I'm understanding something. I'm understanding how love and life go its way, but then you have to talk more words anyway. You have to show yourself much more courage and abilities to speak more words or fall asleep. I'd rather speak more words, I'd rather talk more words anyway. I realize it's much more how I feel. You have to live life, yeah? Honestly, it's much more how I feel. And no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to help myself to improve. I'm looking to improve myself, regardless of the situation. I'm understanding that my dog over here always has the same lifestyle. But also I have the same lifestyle in some ways. And I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to grow myself quickly. I'm learning how soy milk fills me up in the morning. And one soy milk fills me up in the morning. And it's like my up and go. And it's not sure how you guys need to also drink soy milk in the morning so you can actually be filled with protein, so you have more protein in your body. So that's how it is. And I'm feeling my way through helping myself to deliver that content I need to do, which is helping myself to deliver information services. For sure. It's much more how it is. And I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to help myself to improve here. So it's much more how I feel. And no matter what, I'm looking for a better idea. I'm looking for better ways to think and do life. I see it's much more how I learned to go the most affordable way. I feel that it's much more how I feel different. I feel different. And since I feel different, I feel much more loving in different ways. And it's much more how I feel. That no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life and how to do my life much greater. So it's more how I feel. I feel different. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly. I'm learning very quickly about life itself. I'm learning how to help myself to do life greater for everything I do. I'm learning how to help myself to do much more work. I'm learning how to persuade myself to do better and better. I understand straight away how that application needs to come out, but I feel I need to go and do greater with that, and I feel I need the money as well. I feel no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how I never regret anything in my life. I'm learning how to be extra responsive toward myself over here, to show myself that I can at least make an application really quickly, but it's more how I need to see how much they charge me, how much it is. So I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to dwell upon my life differently. So I'm saying that no matter what, I feel like sleeping. I feel like sleeping much more. I feel like dwelling upon my life over here. I feel like helping myself to love life, and that's how I see life. I see life differently. I'm making sure I'm learning how to grow myself differently and moving forward with everything. I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to perform, learning to outperform myself. I'm learning to help myself to deliver information. I'm loving my life now. See, my dog loves me. See, my dog loves me much. See, anyway, see, it's much more how I feel. See, it's much more how I need to help myself to grow. And as I help myself to grow, I'm looking for better ways to improve my life differently, and looking to love my life in the best kind of way forward. It's more how it is. I see anyway. I'm learning very quickly about life. And you guys need to understand straight away how to love your life differently. And it's much more how it is. I mean, you have to focus upon helping yourself to live life much greater. So it's more how it is, yeah? So it's much more how you need to grow yourself. So as I grow myself, I'm growing different parts of me, making sure I'm learning very quickly about life and laughter. I'm learning to have fun awareness about my life. I'm learning to understand to achieve much more of a greater lifestyle for myself, at least. So I do a greater job for myself. And that's it. I promise you anyway. I'm learning how to love my life differently. I'm learning to have all that I need to succeed differently, and I enjoy myself in the best ways possible, so I do better.
I see it's much more how you guys have to understand that people have success in all ways. So look at Jesus Christ's success and compare yourself with Jesus Christ, and understand Jesus Christ has better habits and use his habits to your advantage. And you can understand that Jesus Christ is here to help you. In a sense, so I mean, every single day learn how to love your life and learn how to become the best version of yourself, and learn how to understand something. You guys need to love your life differently, and you need to help yourself to grow yourself. So I'm understanding straight away that what I'm doing over here is learning. I'm learning how to love my life, yeah? And since I learned to love my life differently, I'm helping myself to deliver content. But right now it's 28 degrees over here at the nice and beautiful Busby. and I'm learning very quickly about life over here. And I'm learning how other people never want to give you anything. And I see that right away. I see that they're never giving anything, so people who give much more have much more popularity. Which you must understand. So if you're a giver, then make sure you're understanding that you are one of a kind. Which you must understand straight away. You must understand straight away how to go. So growing yourself is very different for everybody. And I'm loving my life. I'm understanding straight away how I'm learning very quickly about life. So it's much more how you have to understand how to grow yourself differently, yeah? I love life. It's much more how I need to help myself to grow. And I'm learning how to deliver content much greater. So I'm understanding straight away how I need to love life. So I'm helping myself to grow myself. So make sure you understand straight away how you need to help yourself grow. So focus upon loving life much more differently, and that way you're learning much quicker, and that way you're enjoying yourself in the process. And it's much more how it is. And you guys have to focus upon helping yourself to deliver content. So as you deliver content, you're looking for a great way of dealing with life, and you're skydiving in a greater way, and you're enjoying yourself, yeah, in the process. But that's where you have to understand something. You have to understand straight away how to go, and wake up doing much more words in life. And that's all you have to do. First, you have to understand straight away how I understand something. I can see how I was making people angry, and straight away how I understand straight away how I'm learning very quickly about life. And it's much more how you send an image, and it's just that. I see it's much more how I feel. So make sure you understand something. No matter what I'm doing, I'm always learning something. I'm always learning how to love life. But it's much more how, if you never make people angry, you must understand something, that you go and grow yourself differently. And show yourself in the best kind of way. So on the line, I see how I was training certain people over here with words. I was training them with words. I was saying something about them in words. But I'm very smart because I'm just joking around, and they take it seriously. You understand? So it's not sure how I feel. So I understand straight away how people get angry. And they get angry at you because you're joking around with them. See, anyway. See, it's much more how it is, yeah? And focus on helping yourself grow anyway. I see, it's much more how I feel. So if you're growing yourself differently, you're also making sure that you're having that nice beautiful way of life moving forward. And you're learning very quickly about life. I see, it's not sure how I feel, that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. So every single day I'm learning how to actually grow myself. So no matter what, I'm learning how to understand straight away that I need to grow myself differently, and I need to continue speaking more words, because that way I'm growing myself. So I'm learning how to dwell upon life. But I see Nikola Tesla as well. I see Albert Einstein. I see Jesus Christ. I see people. I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to grow myself, yeah? And I'm learning how to grow myself differently. And I'm helping myself to see life. I see life differently. And I help myself to understand something. So anyway, so what you guys need to realize is a greater way of life. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to understand straight away that I'm alone, but I do care, and I do care that I'm alone. And I'm learning very quickly about life. So anyway, I feel for myself. I feel for myself over here. So 358, 35, download. So anyway, I'm learning very quickly about life. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning the different areas of life, guys. And as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with life. And say 358. I see. Anyway, I feel that other people are just never on my side with things. I feel that they never want to support me with financial wise. So I feel no matter what, I feel that life is becoming different, and I'm learning very quickly about life. So I'm looking and I'm understanding straight away how people who are in the past had it much easier than me, and they had it much easier in terms of life. I'm not saying that no matter what, that Jesus Christ has the best life, of course. And now, does he really though? I love him. He has the best time. He has the best life in his time. And that's how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. And I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly how to have a nice and beautiful life for myself. And I'm learning how to dwell upon my life much greater. I love life. I'm learning how to understand something. I'm learning to understand something about my life where I'm helping myself grow. I'm delivering content. I see how these prostitutes and these escorts are working in motels these days. They're working in motels these days, and they rent out the motel to have sex in the rooms. And I understand how it is. I see it's not sure how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm helping myself grow. I'm helping myself to deliver content. So what I want to do is grow myself, yeah? I want to grow myself differently. I want to make sure I'm improving myself differently. I'm learning how to understand something. I'm learning how that nice and beautiful way of life is. So anyway, I feel that no matter what, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with my life. Happens to be now. So I'm understanding now is the best time to say that I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up as a human being, and I'm growing up. I'm growing. So I'm learning how to dwell upon my life much greater. I see anyway. So it's not sure how I feel. I see how I need to actually grow myself. So what I want to do is move up. I move forward. I understand something. I understand that Jesus Christ is watching me, and I love Jesus Christ. I love Jesus Christ. I love everything. I feel that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to grow. But life is different, I promise you. I cannot wait for my soul to get to Jesus Christ and to just be with the Holy Spirit and God I cannot wait to get to God. Oh, I cannot wait. I understand straight away. I have a feeling over here where I understand I'm never going to kill myself, but I understand straight away I'm learning very quickly about life. And life is a long life. I have a long life to live. And I produce a lot of content. So I'm learning very quickly about life. So what I want to do is everything I can to succeed. So that's not sure how I feel. But now I feel like sleeping. I feel like I'm understanding something. I feel like doing my life over here. I feel like I'm understanding something. And I'm learning very quickly about life. And I'm helping myself to dwell upon, helping myself grow. And that's it. I feel anyway. I'm learning how quickly I'm doing life. I'm doing life differently and I'm helping myself to grow myself. And that's it. You must understand straight away how I feel. And how I feel is different. I feel much more different than alive. I feel much more alive anyway, regardless of the situation. I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to grow myself differently. And I'm helping myself to live life other way. Honestly, so I'm looking for a better way to improve myself. I see it's not sure how I need to grow myself, so this is, I ask Jesus Christ what this is. And Jesus Christ says, I is everything. Honestly, I ask God what does he think about me and how I live life today. I see Jesus Christ saying that there's a time and place for everything. I need to go. I need to show myself more support in life. I need to help myself to develop myself much greater. And I need to help myself to grow much more. I'm learning much quicker about life. I have to talk much more words. I have to read. I have to read more. I have to read more. I have to put more time into the equation. I have to read myself into greatness. I'm understanding something about life. I'm understanding that I can have some mango. I'll get some of my dad's mango. See, anyway, I'm learning how to grow myself differently. See, he has apple and mango juice. See, so what I do for my life over here is I'm doing a different type of life with myself. I'm doing something different for myself to succeed, and life is different for me personally. It's more how I feel. I feel nice and beautiful. I feel different. I feel life is different for me, and I feel everybody has a different life. I feel everybody has something different to do. Bye-bye. And that's it. So anyway, guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm learning to listen. I'm learning to do my life much greater. I'm looking to improve my life. I'm looking to help my life to succeed. And that's it. I'm looking to do life much greater. So I understand I can go and sleep for a bit.
And I'm understanding something now. I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm looking for a greater way. I'm asking God, what do I do? And what does God do in my situation? What God wants to do, I only. I is what God wants to do. I understand I is everything. I understand something. I'm learning how to just quickly just close my eyes to fall asleep. And it's just how different it is, huh? Oh. See, it's much more how I feel. I feel like a failure. I feel like a person who needs to grow up. And it's much more how I feel. And no matter what, I'm looking for better ways to improve myself. So if I wake up every single day like this, for the rest of my life, I see my life with their past. I'm learning to outgrow myself. I'm learning to help myself succeed. But there's no failure in me. I see there's no failure in this life for me. I see it's not sure how I feel. I have to love my life. I have to focus upon helping myself to just close my eyes and dream. I have to dream of a life much greater. I have to look at my life. I have to develop myself. I have to develop who I am. And the only way I can do it is to read more. I have to read more content. And that's it. See, how much time do I want to do for nothing with? See, I'm not sure. I feel like just understanding something. I feel like just growing up for myself. I feel like just opening up to give myself a nice beautiful pat on the back. And that's it. I feel like I'm not giving up. But I feel like no matter what, to just close my eyes, I realize, just go ahead. Go ahead. I close my eyes, and it's much more how I wither away. I'll go somewhere different.